all this talk about Paul Pierce, and he still has never peaked as high as Dwyane Wade has peaked. Dwyane Wade he has a scoring championship. Dwyane Wade averaged 30 points a game for a season. Dwyane Wade has a plethora of defensive all-team selections that Paul Pierce never got close to getting. So again, when we're talking about between which players, listen, Paul Pierce can feel how he wants to feel about Dwyane Wade, but Dwyane Wade is objectively better. Was objectively better. He's objectively greater. There's no argument there. Do you feel Paul Pierce is better and or greater than Dwyane Wade?
It depends on how you're looking at it. Because, like, for example, you're looking at a piece, when you think about Dwyane Wade, you're mainly thinking about him playing, with Shaq, and then you think about him playing with LeBron and Chris Bosh. You're not just thinking about their individual careers, because let's be honest, for the majority of his career, Paul Pierce played with Antoine Walker. Now, and Paul Pierce was the main guy for the years that they were successful. And those years, Paul Pierce did go to the conference finals, and the only team he lost to was the team that went to the NBA finals both years in a row, and that was the that was the New Jersey Nets at that time. That was Jake.
Are you praising losing again?
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying to you, because we was talking about what did D Wade do without LeBron and Shaq and them, and D Wade didn't do anything close to what Paul Pierce did as the man. And then, as I told you, when Paul Pierce won the chip with Boston, he was the best player on the team. These is facts. And then not only that, everybody else quotes and says that they would have won again if they didn't have injuries in the NBA Finals. They think they would have won again in a series they lost to the Lakers. So he potentially could have had 2 rings. You understand what I'm saying? Then KG got hurt another one of those years. So that messed him up another one of those years that KG got hurt. You understand? D Wade, everybody, this is a crazy part. Everybody said he broke down after his second year with LeBron. Everybody makes it seem like he was getting carried by LeBron James after that first year, because they were saying that, D Wade was breaking down and that's why Bron had to leave. D Wade wasn't the same. And be honest with you, he was getting hurt. He was breaking down. He wasn't the same guy he was. So the guy D Wade was when he played with Shaq, won a championship, the guy he was that first year that LeBron came over there, he wasn't that dude no more after that first year, because his injuries really started taking a toll on him. A guy like Paul Pierce, after Paul Pierce's first year in the league, he was the man all the way up until the last year that they was in Boston. He was the man. I mean, he was the best player. You could say KG, but KG had already taken a major dive from where he was in Minnesota. By the time KG had left Minnesota, he came over to Boston. He won a Defensive Player of the Year award in Boston, but that don't mean that he was, the best player on that team. Best player on that team was Paul Pierce. That was the guy you was going to when the game was on the line. It was Paul Pierce. That was the guy you was giving it to in any ISO situation where you need to go get a bucket, because Ray Allen wasn't that player no more at that time. So Ray Allen was more of a catch and shoot guy. He wasn't the same dude that he was when he was playing in Seattle, when he was playing in Milwaukee. So, I mean, as I was telling my boy Chilltown, man, listen, I'm not mad as he is at Paul Pierce, because Paul Pierce has had an illustrious career. Paul Pierce, bro. We ain't just talking about a bum, bro. This dude a 10-time All-Star. This dude done made multiple All-NBA teams. This dude a first ballot Hall of Famer. This dude is a didn't he make the All-Rookie team? Didn't he make the Come on, man, this man. So he been balling since he came in the league. He been doing this thing.
Take it real quick before you get deeper in your monologue. I just need you to understand.
After this, Damo, I need to hear Chilltown too on this. Go ahead.
I got you. I just need you to understand. And again, this is what I'm saying. That feels disingenuous when we sat here and scrutinized Scottie Pippen for feeling however he felt, even though we deemed it as wrong. He still felt however he felt. He had the accolades, he had the accomplishments, he had the achievements. He felt how he felt about Jordan. But you can sit there and call him a clown for saying something you don't agree with. And on top of that, you went uninterrupted for a solid 3 minutes. Just let me say this, and I'm gonna let you chill go. Just hold on. Okay. All right. Again, you were uninterrupted. All this talk about Paul Pierce, and he still has never peaked as high as Dwyane Wade has peaked. Dwyane Wade he has a scoring championship. Dwyane Wade averaged 30 points a game for a season. Dwyane Wade has a plethora of defensive all-team selections that Paul Pierce never got close to getting. So again, when we're talking about between which players, listen, Paul Pierce can feel how he wants to feel about Dwyane Wade, but Dwyane Wade is objectively better. Was objectively better. He's objectively greater. There's no argument there. If you stack their resumes up, hold on. If you stack their resumes up, Dwyane has the better resume. If you stack their stats up, Dwyane has the better stats. If he's better. So Paul Pierce, hold on. I'm not saying you said that because I asked you a question and you didn't answer it. You just said it depends how you look at it. So you didn't even answer the question. But I let you rock. I didn't say nothing. What I'm saying is, if the question, and I asked you a question because me nor the people heard your answer. So again, I told you the okay, and again, you didn't answer it. You danced around it.
Here's my answer. Here's my answer to you. I told this to Chilltown. I don't think he's better than D-Wade. I told Chilltown. But I don't think that Chilltown should be as upset as he is because I said that Paul Pierce had a illustrious career. Now let me go ahead and destroy your sorry ass with all this cap you're doing. The reason why we cooked Scottie Simpson's stupid ass is because he said that Jordan was a horrible player, nigga. That's why we cooked him. Because hold on. I'm not finished. He said Michael Jordan was a horrible player before he came. Nigga, when you came, you was on the bench for them first few years. When you came, you wasn't even an all-star when y'all first winning championships. Hold on, because now I'm finna put your ass in the deep cooker, right? When you came, nobody could ever say that you was the best player on any one of those teams. You can say there wasn't one of those teams where Paul Pierce had came in the league outside of his second year that you couldn't say up until KG left that he was the best player. He was, bro. Scottie Pippen was the second best player every year. And he running around here acting like he was the best guy. He running around here acting like, oh yeah, I'm that nigga that Mike, he couldn't do shit without me. Nigga, Michael Jordan came back and was going Glock for Glock with the goddamn Boston Celtics by himself. Nigga, when your ass wasn't even around, then when you first came, it took you 3 years just to start being productive. Mike came in the door averaging 30, bro. So when you saying shit like that, bro, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, man. So that's
fine.
What I'm saying.
It's easy to say. That's fine, and that is my point when it comes to Paul Pierce. If I'm a person that feels Paul Pierce is objectively not better than Dwyane Wade, and you're telling me, oh, these hypotheticals.
I agree with you.
If I had this, then I would. That's hypotheticals. And then you look at what they would. I don't see how you can. And this is not the first time he spoke on this. He spoke on this before and claimed he was better. I feel like that's just as idiotic. It's just as crazy. Hold on. He feels that
all right,
way.
fellas. Hold on right quick. Ticket. You said you agree with him. All right. You guys are seeing somewhat eye to eye. What's up?
I was telling this nigga is hella cap. The only thing I was telling Chill was heated about it. I'm like, Chill, you shouldn't be that. Ask Chill, he'll tell you. I say, bro, you can't be that upset because the nigga he do got that type of resume. It ain't like this Lonzo Ball talking this shit. Like,
all right, so Chill. Chill. I want to hear why you're mad about this, and then Be Smooth and Jalen, you guys are right after him.
My issue with this whole thing is objectively, you can be awesome, but there is somebody who is more awesome than you. That doesn't take away from how awesome you were. Paul Pierce was fantastic. He talks about the fact that, if I had Shaq, well, if you had Shaq in 2001, which was year 3 for you or year 2 for you, could you get to the Eastern Conference Finals with Shaq? I don't know that. I don't think you was better than D-Wade in year 2 or year 3. I don't think you was better than D-Wade in year 3. Especially for what I seen D-Wade do. When I think about what D-Wade did throughout his career, from the beginning to about 10 years, just like you did. That's not to say that you weren't awesome, because I think Paul Pierce was fantastic. When you talk about small forwards during his time, he was definitely up in the upper echelon. But when I talk about guys being better than you, it's okay that somebody was better than you. You were not better than Dwyane Wade. And if you look at the resume says that. But I'm not even on that. I'm on the fact that what you did without him, when you talk about what you did without Kevin Garnett, what you did without Ray Allen, what you did without Antoine Walker, what did Dwyane Wade do without Chris Bosh? What did he do without LeBron James? What did he do without Shaq? Dwyane Wade is a bona fide top 3 player in NBA history at his position. That's not questioned. No question about that. You, Paul Pierce, are on the other side of the top 10. We can argue you at 8, at 9, or 10. We can argue you at that position. Because I can say right now, I can say with certainty, you wasn't better than James. Just at your position alone. You wasn't better than James. You wasn't better than Bird. You wasn't better than KD. You wasn't better than Doc. You wasn't better than Scottie Pippen. You wasn't better than Elgin Baylor. You wasn't better than James Worthy. and you wasn't better than Kawhi Leonard. That's 8 guys right there.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.